We're not ending. We are starting. Welcome, everybody, to my dungeon. This is the Tech Summit dungeon. Let me go ahead and switch over to the multi-stream window so that I don't miss anyone's messages. Now, with that said, Ultra Pranks is here. Literally, as soon as I said that, I wasn't even sure what I was going to say after the fact, but hey, there we go. Hola, says Space 18. Hola to you too, my friend. How's it going? I hope you're having a wonderful night so far. Trying to buy Dragon Ball Z Kakarot on the Switch right now. So if you guys see me looking down, that's why I'm, just doing my thing. Oh, so by the way, I don't know if you guys know, but I have aluminum Joy-Cons on these. Hi, sexy muffin. Ooh. Well, thank you for having me. Flixie, how's your night going? Ultra Pranks, did you like it? If I liked... Oh, I prank called your store. Did you like it? You prank called my store? I'm pretty confused, Mr. Ultra Pranks. Space 18 says hello from Norway. Hey, I've always wanted to go to Norway. I hope it's not something that you hear too often, though. You know what? How is everyone doing tonight? We're going to be doing a couple of things tonight. For one, we are going to buy Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. We just have to decide on the right version of the game. If I should pay extra or not. Ultra Prank says, today in school a girl wanted me to give her a hug, but I told her not right now and she looked sad. Dude, honestly, you should have just give her the hug, man. Just do it. Unless you dislike her, then in that case don't. But I mean, hey, it's not really a big deal. At least I don't think so. If anybody wanted a hug from me in high school, I would give it to them. Did you hear about the Nintendo 64 on Switch? Yeah, I heard. So last night I was actually watching the Direct, and you know what? I did kind of want to talk about that. So, I was so sad during the Direct because it felt so dry. Felt extremely dry, as a matter of fact. They just pretty much had... they actually had a lot of RPGs up there, but the problem is that the RPGs that they had up there, a lot of them were a lot of indie games, and it's not that I really have an issue with the prospect of indie games, but it's just that a lot of indie developers try to go for a retro aesthetic. So much so that it really just gets old after a while. So I saw some games like that. They had a trailer for Splatoon 3, which I personally don't care much about. However, the announcement of Bayonetta 3, well, an official trailer, at least I should say, that was really nice to see. I was very happy to see that, for sure. However, one thing that I did actually have an issue with, let me go ahead and switch over to the Just Chatting tab. One thing that I did have an issue with was actually, was how they intended on giving us Nintendo 64 games on the Switch, as well as as Sega Genesis games. I thought it was kind of because they want to do it through the Nintendo Online service, which would be fine if that wasn't another higher tier that you had to pay for. And not to mention that they recently released Super Mario All-Stars, right? And now they're going to make it available to Nintendo Switch Online owners if you're willing to pay more, after taking that away and then saying, no, we're only going to sell this up until this day. I had a lot of issues with that. Now, I'm sure that a lot of people are very excited about seeing, especially the Nintendo 64 up there, and I can understand why. It wasn't the announcement for me, but the fact that I was straight up upset about it, I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan of that particular aspect. What about you? Like, what was everyone's favorite part of the Direct, by any chance? Ultra Prank says, so at the end of the school day, I ran up to her and surprised her. Oh, well, there you go. You at least made up for it in the end. I did give her a hug. Did you see the Anka Zone video? No, actually, I haven't. What's Anka Zone? Did you know Red Dragon makes monitors? No, actually, I did not know that. I have no idea. Or are you just ultra pranking me right now? Because if that's the case, I don't appreciate it. I don't like being ultra pranked. I need to go ahead and open Twitch on my end too, so that I can make sure that I'm actually live over there. I don't think anything has actually gone through, because no one that usually watches on Twitch is here. So I do find it to be a little bit weird. They do go on their website, not Amazon. Oh, okay. I might actually try to purchase one at some point then. I like the idea of it. I dig it. I think I managed to release that video. I had to respond to some emails, but I'm also going to be doing a live unboxing of whatever came in the mail for Tech Summit today. No, for real. So is Red Dragon trying to be a name brand now? I mean, I have no idea how recently they started doing that. But I think that's super interesting, actually. Let's see. Is there a chance for a technical question for you about laptop performance? Yes, of course. Feel free to ask anything, and if I have an answer, I'll give it to you. And if I don't, then I'll let you know. That is for sure. Okay, I think I'm gonna get the deluxe edition of Kakarot. Does this come with the DLC? I think it does. Okay, yes it does, alright. Alright, it looks like I'm gonna go with this one then. Hax is listening to 99 red balloons on Spotify. How dare he? Instead of being here, monster. I am going to look into those though, for sure. Redeem points. Do I have any points that I can redeem? It's just like $2.83. But screw it, I'll apply it to my purchase. Let's see. I'll just do PayPal. And let's go. What is your opinion on the Steam Deck? I'm really excited for it personally. I look forward to it. And I think that it is going to be pretty cool to actually be able to have every Final Fantasy game on just one system, just one. Because now on PC we do actually have Final Fantasies 1 through 15 available through Steam. So like just the fact that I can get this now, finally, I think it's going to be pretty cool. However, I think that the form factor is probably going to bug me quite a bit. I would have to have it in hand, because if it's much bigger than the Switch, like than a full-size Switch, then we might have a couple of issues there. Considering that I really treasure my portability. Oh my. Okay, so Luca says Asus G17 RTX 2070 laptop burned. The motherboard fixed by Asus. Great performance in games, but after it's fixed, for no reason, frames per second dips all the time, I suppose. Let's say 1 minute for 5 to 10 seconds, from 100 to let's say 20. I see. Reinstall the Windows, all drivers updated. Okay. I don't think that this has to do with software at all. I think that that when they did the motherboard swap, it is likely that they installed just a used one that could have potentially had issues already, and maybe just didn't realize it, since it was technically one that was working. I really don't think that it would be thermal paste at all, because I mean, like, thermal paste or the lack thereof would just cause your computer to get extremely hot really fast. It wouldn't cause it to, well, I guess that it would cause it to throttle, but you would know, like, if it is unnaturally hot. Red Dragon even has PC cases. I did not know either. Wow. Is Arctic good for PC cooling? You know, they also make ACs, actually. I found it out recently. Or maybe it's just a different Arctic, but either way. Arctic just does seem to be like a pretty good choice for a lot of people. I don't really have anything against it, but I've never tried it out myself either. Red Dragon even has a power supply in the gaming chair. I knew that they had a power supply because the first power supply that I bought for my PC was actually from Red Dragon. It's kind of something that I totally forgot about. But yeah, my first one was from Red Dragon. But I did not know that they made chairs. Well, I might even look into them. Trying to see what else Nintendo has on the docket here too. I'm not ignoring you guys, I swear. I'm just looking away for a brief moment. GPU max 85 degrees Celsius. That's really, really, really hot. That's extremely hot. I do not like those numbers at all, personally. Like, I can understand the CPU getting that hot, but for GPU, to me, that seems pretty hot. I might buy from Arctic for cooling, because they don't seem overpriced, and they have all black PC case fans, so I don't overpay for fancy lights. Well, it's more like you're overpaying for no fancy lights. Or underpaying for no fancy lights. And Be Quiet. Yeah, Be Quiet is... I mean, I have seen a lot of sponsorships regarding Be Quiet, but I actually don't know too much about them. Besides their main goal being to have quiet components, quiet fans, and coolers. Was the power supply good? Nope, it was fine. It never damaged my computer at all, and I believe that whoever owns that computer right now is still using it just fine. At least I very much hope so. I wouldn't want them to be upset with that. Oh, so one thing that I did like about the Direct, besides Bayonetta, I would say, is actually the inclusion of what would you call it? Of that new Kirby game. That actually caught my eye. Lucas has for laptop under load. Well, for laptop under load, I suppose that it still makes sense at 85 degrees Celsius, considering that it is a laptop. It is a much thinner shell than what it would be on a desktop. So maybe it's not that bad, actually, or not as bad as it could be. But to me, it seems like more of a hardware issue either way, not really software related. Oh, one more thing, which is super funny. Oh yeah, by all means, tell me. They've got a gamepad. Do they? Has there ever been a time where a brand overpriced a product, but whenever their community told them that it is overpriced, they lowered the price MSRP? I'm sure it's happened, but I can't remember exactly when. Yeah, I really can't remember when it happened. But I'm sure that it has happened at some point, or that they just had to like lower the price. I think that happened to the Essential phone, actually, because they tried to sell their phone, if I'm not mistaken, for $800, and then they ended up dropping the price to like $600. You might not remember the Essential phone, since they were more of a thing from 2017. If I'm not mistaken, you were probably 10 at around that time, so I doubt that you were all that interested in tech, at least to this extent. Which GPU was it again that you had that went all matrix mode and set on fire? Oh, well, that was my GTX 970 from Gigabyte. That's the one that caught on fire, but afterwards, after I got it exchanged, it was fine. I was okay after that. So not many issues here, really. Okay. Well, Kakarot has been purchased. Now I have to respond to some emails, so I'm gonna put this on the side while I talk to you guys. I've been contacted a few times from Fiverr, from the voice actors that I hired on Fiverr. Very, very, very talented people. And this is for my animation, if I haven't mentioned too much about it. It's a fight scene. Now, what am I going to do? What was I going to type up? Oh yeah, I was going actually to the website directly so that I can respond to their messages and their concerns. I'll go by order. Hey, Tech Summit, is it okay if I deliver separately tomorrow in the afternoon? I only have 11 hours left. I'd be able to make it on time, but the streams can't be done that early in the morning. The rest I can for sure deliver on time now. Had a rough few days, which is why I'm recording and delivering last minute. I'd love to know if you're okay with this. Oh my, he sent this at around 6 p.m. I was not able to answer because I was at work. Let's see. Respond to him and the other voice actor. Hang on. Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate it. And by all means, take your time. Okay, so that takes care of that. I had to respond to some brands later, but I'll do that later. But what I will do on camera is this unboxing. On the shipping label, it says Tech Summit, which I always enjoy because it means that it is for one of my jobs. How was 99 red balloons? Hackbrick says, hey, I'm here. Oh, Luca's actually specifying. Wait, what is this? Oh, hang on a second. I'm receiving a call. I'm gonna mute myself for a bit. My sincerest of apologies. I did not mean to leave you guys in deep silence for that long, with just lo-fi playing in the background. Don't blame Gigabyte. The bird is cool. I like the bird. Now, Lucas says, in performance mode, laptop is flat on the ground and the temps are, as I said, no dips. I tilted to give it more airflow, and it gets worse. I put it on a cooling pad. Same thing. Cooling pad isn't always going to be very helpful. Oftentimes, the differences can be negligible, really. And yeah, like it looks like you don't have a very solid motherboard there. There's also the likelihood that things might be shifting around, and then maybe that's why you're experiencing such weird things. But yeah, it sounds like your laptop is not back to 100%. I'm sorry to hear that. It doesn't make much sense. You're absolutely right. How was 99 red balloons? What's OnePlus? So many questions tossed at once. Thursday. Hi. Hello to you. Hack breaks. Have fun on your road to Canada. Soon this year. I think I will be going as well, actually. But I might be driving up there. I just listened to the Goldfinger version of 99 RE. 7 hours and 30 minutes left. Jesus. It is a long road. Good thing I can lip read. No, you can't. Shut up. I've had service the last 4 hours, and the second that you start streaming, there isn't a cell tower in sight. Oh. I see. I see how it is. Every time I go to Canada, I tend to have service because I'm with T-Mobile, and T-Mobile allows me to have service everywhere I go. So usually my service is pretty good, even in Canada. Like, it just becomes I forgot exactly what it turns into, but it's like the main provider, at least around Ontario. It might be Cell something. Any fast/easy way to diagnose it, to try and see what's going on. I would say what I would probably do, honestly, is just open up the laptop and see what it looks like inside. See if there's anything loose, anything that's wiggling around, and hopefully you'll be able to discover something that way. But depending on your machine, it might not be that easy to access the components. Hack Breaks, do you have any other suggestions for how he can diagnose his laptop? Ultra Prank says, going to Mexico for my grandfather's birthday. Hey, look at that. In December. It looks like we all have plans for the holidays. Man's got T-Mobile. Like, bro, just get Sprint. Get the joke. Shut up. I do get the joke, but shut up. Will Nvidia make more GTX cards? Maybe. I think they might do another round of them, but this may as well be the very last round of them. But I can still see them doing like budget RTX cards, since technology is in fact advancing so pretty quickly. GPU tech in particular. I mean, look how big of a jump it was from something like the 10 series to the 20. Well, no, actually, from the 9 series to the 10 series, and then from the 20 series to the 30 series. So it was a pretty massive jump, I would say, when it came to performance. Once NVIDIA makes affordable RTX cards. Yeah, you know, I would say that the RTX nomenclature is almost like just very more so like on the premium side. Like if you just want a budget graphics card that can just play games, you don't care about ray tracing at all, you're not a high spec gamer at all, it does still make sense to have those graphics cards around. I mean, still to this day, one of the most popular graphics cards, according to Steam's own data, is the GTX 1060. So cards like that do sell incredibly well because they can run games very well at 1080p without having to do any kind of ray tracing, or at least like without the need from the user for ray tracing at all. So this, by the way, what I got in the mail was actually a keyboard. So this is another keyboard that I'm going to be reviewing, and this one's from Keymove. I would unbox it here, but the thing is that I kind of want to leave the unboxing for the video itself. But this is the Bluetooth model. I think this one has black switches, if I'm not mistaken, which I think is kind of cool. And this time I went with a... Oh, no. I lied. I misread it. These have brown switches, actually. And this is a black keyboard. So that's going to be interesting. I don't know. Brown switches. I don't think I've ever tried brown switches. Sad. I really wanted to hear a sound test, I'm not gonna lie, and see it. Oh, black switches? Gate run? Yeah, Gateron, gate run, somewhere along the lines. But yes, they are indeed brown switches. Finally got signal again. Well, welcome back, Mr. Hackbricks. Thank you for joining us once more on this adventure. Tomorrow I have to be up extremely early for work, sadly. I literally lost signal the second I connected. Well, welcome to the road tripping life, going from one country to another. Well, it's always from US to Canada. It's always like that. There are always going to be points where you lose service. But it also depends on your provider. Lucas says good night. To everyone, I wish you a wonderful sleep and a wonderful night, Luca. How's working at Hot Topic? Oh, it's great. You know, I have a coworker that paints my nails over there, and I get to talk about the bands I like all day long while wearing a crop top, may I add. And I mean, like, it's been getting sales. All the other girls that work there get more sales than me, though. And do you see all the hot emo girls? I mean, in all seriousness, yeah. I don't work at a Hot Topic, but when I go to Hot Topic, the workers there have certainly gotten hotter. That's for sure. I'm using an iPhone 8 right now. My 12 stopped charging via cable. Oh, I see. Oh man, so you're kind of stuck with an iPhone 8? I wish that someone would paint my nails. Well, too bad. Then get a job at Hot Topic if you want that. You're not lit like me. I take that back, I'm sorry. I felt so dumb saying that. I saw this hot girl at my school with a black shirt with somewhat dyed hair, long black pants, Converse, brown eyes, and dark hair. I was just like, bro, clapping noise. Really wished that I could do a clapping noise instead of typing it out. Hey, I mean, it is what it is. I getcha. But yeah, I mean, you are now experiencing puberty. So now, like, this is when you really start to notice girls. This is that age. I sent it off, but because I'm in the middle of nowhere, it's a week before I will get it back. And then he pepper spray. Ultra pranks? Why would you do that? Don't pepper spray her. What? Wait, so like, are you like starting to get over the other girl that you were into before, or what's going on? I hit puberty at 10. I mean, by that logic, I guess that I did too. I think that's when my voice started getting deeper. Like, noticeably deeper. He says never. Yeah, I'm over here. Oh, like over at her house? Like, you would never get over her, is what you're saying. I mean, that's what I'm understanding from all of this, at least. And please, like, do forgive me if I'm wrong. I would like to know. Nah, my friends had deeper voices than me for a long time. I had the highest pitched one, even to this day. Is that so? Could have sworn that I just saw a flash or something. I don't know what it is. But to respond to that, it was the opposite for me. My voice got pretty deep at around, like at around the 5th grade, I would say. And then I just had to work on my speech patterns, like just like how I conducted myself, how I spoke. And I think that because I speak the way that I do, is that my voice sounds the way that it does, if that makes any sense. Like, if I was more like yo man, what's good? I would probably sound a little dumb. Crushing it, dude. Thank you, Mr. Jared Rogers. I very much appreciate it. And thanks for stopping by as well. How's your night going? Any update on the car mods? I have a spare nitrous bottle. Ooh. So when it comes to updates, nothing much really. I'm trying to schedule some time to go to Jersey so that I can pick up my license plate, because I still technically don't have one. the AC on my bus wasn't working, so made this high-pitched voice and it was hurting everyone's ears, even mine. So this kid put water in it, and now he's in ISS and the AC is broken. What does ISS stand for? I'm sorry. Jared is having a good one. He's having a good night. Nice. Sweet. I'm happy to hear. So what are you up to? Are you just like stopping by the stream, just hanging out? Hackbreak says, is English your native language? I know you speak Spanish, but like, did you take ESL? Spanish is actually my first language. At least I consider it to be my first language because I was born in the US, but when I moved to the Dominican Republic, I was only 3, about to turn 4. So, you know, like it's not like I spoke that much. And then when I came here, there was so much that I needed to learn. But I eventually learned it, and actually rather quickly, I would say. So I would consider English to be my second language. If anyone asks, that's always what I would say. AC on a bus must be nice. Oh, hack breaks. Hey, this is the only thing that Ultra Pranks has over you, okay? Because you have a ton of RTX cards. Ultra Pranks has none. 0. Nothing. He has nothing. Asked me a long time ago. You didn't notice, but he asked if I was the dad. No, I don't think I remember that, no. And you as well. I think I was just kind of trying to figure out if you were a guy or a girl. Honestly. Because, I think that on your profile picture for, I don't remember if it was on YouTube or on Discord, it looked very feminine, so like I was kind of confused. Yes, I did kind of think that you were possibly a girl because of your profile picture on one of the social media sites. It was either Discord or just YouTube. But yeah, I'm sorry. Like, by the way that you wrote, I didn't seem like you were, but it was just one of the of like your profile pictures in one of them, but I forget which one. Maybe it was on Discord. So yeah, I apologize. Is that a cloud statue? I just stopped by after quitting a client arrangement. Oh no. What went wrong there? Schedule is clear for a sec. Okay, well that's good. But still, now I'm actually kind of curious. So like in the vaguest terms, because you probably can't get into specifics, what exactly went well, I don't mean what exactly, but what happened? How would you summarize it? And yes, that is a cloud statue. Below that, I actually have Lightning and Odin. And up there, I have Noctis and Gladiolus. I still need to get Ignis and Prompto. And over there, for a second, I thought that you were talking about that. This is what proves to everyone that I am an alpha male. And this is how I show it to them with my Buster Sword. I just go, so, like, do you like my sword? And then they go, yeah, that sword is so sick. Where'd you buy it? And then I say, I got it on Amazon. yell, and then they go, oh snap, you whippersnapper. Buying things on Amazon. Gotta be a white kid in a rich neighborhood. Jesus. My family didn't really teach me Spanish, which sucks, not gonna lie. If you really want to learn, you can just say, hey, mom, dad, like, can we just speak Spanish? I want to get better at Spanish. So let's just only talk in Spanish while I'm home. I think that could help a lot. I have my GTX 1660 Super. Ha, what a nerd. TechDef has some kids in DR he doesn't talk about on stream. That boy pulls. No, I don't have any kids in DR. I don't have any kids at all. I don't even have any wives to be in the Dominican Republic. Not at all. I don't think they like short guys there. If anything, the most attractive thing about me when I go might just be my passport. And that is just a reality that I had to face. Which brings us, maybe, bro, try out the Hyper Cloud 2s. Maybe. We'll see. Logitech G and HyperX are the best, no cap. Logitech G, I can give that to you. They're really good. That line in particular seems to be pretty good. Any update on when we're getting a new podcast? Things actually kind of varying a little bit. Because well, I still have to talk to my co-host about it. Like, we've been working on the set, of course, and I do as well, like whenever I have free time. I think it's going to be an October thing, probably either a late October thing or early November thing, because I pretty much only have once a week to work on the set, so I'm trying my best there. So yeah, like I would say either late October or early November. So you thought that I was a girl only because of my PFP or any other things? No, it was just your profile picture. That's totally alpha male. Thank you. Finally, someone recognizes how alpha my sword is. I'm just gonna dig it into the tile floor like this. No, let me just. Okay. Would you take that out in public? Only on Comic-Con Day. Only on Comic-Con Day. I'm not trying to get bullied over here in the hood. My family does, and I don't have my dad. He's long gone. Not dead though. Oh, okay then. Yeah, then just talk to your mom. I just be like, Mom, teach me how to be like you. Like, say it like that. I just so that she goes, wait, what do you mean by that? I mean, I would probably do that to my mom. Like, just make it seem like there's something wrong and then be like, no, Mom, like, I just mean I want to learn how to speak Spanish. And then she'll say, oh, you made me think of something else. Just for like a quick gag. I tell that to my mom all the time, and she gets so mad because we aren't white and she doesn't speak Spanish. Well, you guys have to get into it then. You have to. You know what it is? No, actually, not even I know what it is. I will say that being bilingual is pretty cool, and I am happy to be able to speak and write in Spanish. But you know, like, I'm so used to it. I want to learn other types of languages. Like I took 2 Italian classes, for instance, and I didn't retain that much from those classes. I would like to get back into the swing of things there. Hackbreak speaks English, but I'm around Spanish all the time, mostly Cuban, so it's way too fast for me to learn anything. Understandable. Don't break your Insignia TV, bro. Don't tell me what to do. When I get tired of this TV and I want an upgrade, I'm breaking it. I'm breaking it for everyone to see. Everyone's going to be a witness to my craze. Since you're an adult, I forgot that you still use the terms mom and dad. Don't get mad at me. Don't cancel me. I will cancel you. How dare you, you bigot. How dare you say that? Even adults have feelings, you know. So, you. Ultra pranks with your ass, I think. Dylan is here. Welcome in, bud. I know that you're a tech guy, but what's your favorite sport? I'm going to answer genuinely. The answer is chess. Because that is a sport still. So, hey. And hi. Hello. Welcome in. Hack breaks. Yeah, I wish I could speak more languages. I feel that for sure. It takes a lot of work and it takes a lot of practice. Learning a second language won't be as hard, however, as learning a third. In my opinion, at least. It's just a lot to remember. No, give it to me. Russian is 100% the language I want to know. It sounds badass. Fair. I wanted to learn Russian at 1.2, but I figured that it would be a little bit too hard. So instead I actually put my eyes on Norwegian. And I learned a little bit of Norwegian, but I would probably sound like a robot if I said anything to you. Ultra Prank says, yes, I got ACs on my bus, so yes. Ooh, he's flexing on you. He's gonna steal your girlfriend too. Do you think when you're an adult, you just start calling your parents by their first names? Like, yo, yo, Debbie. Where the this is my breakfast, you stupid. And then she goes, oh, I'm sorry, my full-grown son, here's your food. And go, yeah. I like swimming and basketball. I never learned how to swim, unfortunately. So to this day, I still can't swim. Now, basketball is fun. I mean, it was fun when I was playing with more people around my height, but as I got older, that got harder. I'm sure that you can imagine why. Yo, Deborah, bring me a Samick. Yeah. German is so hard and weird. German is still pretty close to English in some ways. So if you speak English, learning German could be a somewhat natural step from that, or branching, I suppose. Ultra Prank says, you may have so many RTX cards, but I got an AC on my bus. And you know what? That does go a long way. You don't need an RTX card to survive, but especially when it's really hot, you do need an AC. Dylan says, German involves lots of syllaba, though. What do you mean by that? Do you mean syllables, or what's syllaba? Danny, do you remember me? I do, Danny. I do. Do you? Hang on. I'm gonna try to do Danny's voice as accurately as I can. Do you remember me? Do you? Poggers. Hi. Where's your twin, Tech Peak? I don't know where he is. I have no idea. Maybe he's watching right now, and I'm just not aware of the circumstances. Maybe I'm being watched. And speaking of being watched, actually, recently, I had a I was looking through my junk mail for my main email address, and I noticed a funny one that actually has a very old password of mine that I don't really use anymore in the title of it. And it just says, I know your password is enter password here. And then the email actually reads as follows. And I think that you guys are going to get a kick out of this. I hope it's still in my spam so that I can read it out. Yes, here it is. Okay. I know is one of your passwords on day of hack. Well, let's get directly to the point. Not one person has paid me to check about you. You do not know me, and you're probably thinking why you're getting this email. In fact, I actually placed some malware on the adult videos. That a website, and you know what? You visited the site to experience fun. You know what I mean. When you were viewing videos, your browser started out operating as a RDP, having a keylogger, which provided me with accessibility to your display and webcam. Immediately after that, my malware obtained every one of your contacts from your Messenger, Facebook, as well as email account. After that, I created a double screen video. First part shows the video you were viewing. You have a nice taste. Oh my gosh. And second part displays the recording of your cam, and it's you. Best solution would be to pay me $2,687. We're going to refer to it as a donation. In this situation, I most certainly will, without delay, remove your video. My Bitcoin address is insert Bitcoin address. Case sensitive, copy and paste it. You could go on with your life like this, never happened, and you will not ever hear back again from me. You'll make the payment via Bitcoin. If you do not know this, search how to buy Bitcoin on Google. If you are planning on going to the law, surely this email cannot be traced back to me because it's hacked too. I have taken care of my actions. I'm not looking to ask you for a lot. I simply want to be paid. If I do not receive the Bitcoin, I definitely will send out your video recording to all of your contacts, including friends and family, co-workers, and so on. Nevertheless, if I do get paid, I will destroy the recording immediately. If you need proof, reply with, yeah, then I will send out your video recording to your 8 friends. It's a non-negotiable offer, and thus please don't waste my time and yours by replying to this message. But I thought he wanted me to respond for proof, which was the confusing part. I got this message 3 days ago, and it immediately just showed up in my spam. And I was reading through it, and I was just like, wait, is he really onto me? Like, does he really know everything about me? Does he know what I'm into? He says I have nice taste. I don't think you would actually feel that way if you really knew. So what do you guys think? Next thing we know, he's gonna say he has seatbelts on his bus. He does like to show off a lot. I don't know why. Why Ultra Pranks has to be such a show off all the time. You sound like Buffalo Bill. I liked his character in Silence of the Lambs. Do you remember me, Shark Studios? I do, actually. Ultra Prank says, my bus has PS5s and TVs, so whenever you're bored, you just play on the PPS5. Yeah, you're dumb. PS56, PS5. Oh, wait a second. Is that the name of your school? PS56? I'm kidding. I know it was just a mistake. Damn, bro. What emails do you want? It's not what I want. It's just what shows up here. Damn, I thought that you would fall for that email. My bad. Yeah, well, as I am, I managed to dodge that bullet, at least. Thank God. Otherwise, it would have been the end of me. People would have known about my midget fantasies. It gave me the email. I want to mess with that person. Sure. I do not care about doxing this person. So this is OGDEN at ellisteronline.com. So by all means, I just feel like, so you have Francisco's password, and I want it to. I want you to I want you to share the recordings on YouTube of everything that he's been doing to the poor midgets. And I'll leave a comment on that video which is saying yes, and I enjoyed it. This man doesn't even know you. I know that he doesn't. And I know that everything's going to be fine. And hypothetically, if he was to release anything like this, I would not care. Hella long email. Like, get to the point already. I know. Yeah. And that's what he said at the beginning too. He said, let me just get straight to the point. Ultra Prank says, yeah, you're into emo girls. I do like emo girls, yes. That's when you send the link to your OnlyFans. I mean, I think he already got the password to my OnlyFans, so he knows exactly which Twitch streamers I follow over there, and that I pay a monthly subscription for. I spend a lot of money on there, actually. I'm kidding. Has you live? Hack breaks. You are live. Is he live? I will curse him out. There you go. I corrected you. Arctic even sells face masks. Buying them right now. Isn't that kind of counterintuitive? Because like face masks are gonna warm up your face, so it's not really Arctic now, is it? Ha! Caught them right on their tracks. I own the company now. Bamboozled. Maybe. Hey, do you all? I drink a lot of water. Well, that's good. That's very good. I need to do more of that myself. I don't drink soda, proud of me. That's actually great for you. In fact, I like soda quite a bit, so I don't see myself stopping until I have to. Until the doctors are literally like holding me back like this, and I go, you can't keep me here. I'm gonna drink my Coca-Cola. And they go, stop it. Your liver is literally dying on you. And I go, F you're dying on me. And he goes, what? And I run. And I grab my can of Coke as quickly as I humanly can from the vending machine. And the guy's like chasing me down. However, he can't run very fast because he wore Crocs to work, so he's running very slowly. In fact, like he keeps tripping. He's not having a good time. He purchased his Crocs a size too big, so that was the issue. So then I get my can of Coke on time, and I managed to escape. A Red Dragon has RGB speakers. Oh yeah, that I knew of. Probably suck. No, I think they're probably fine. Actually, on the other end, I say that as somebody that hasn't tried those speakers out. But JBL has PC speakers, and they are amazing. JBL is probably trash. I thought about Star. You might need to refresh my mind a little bit there. Hey Tack, how would you change your email on Twitch when your email is not receiving anything? You can't. I think that you would straight up have to make a whole new account. My brother has a PC and the PlayStation 5, so he put a TV and the PlayStation 5 in his car for road trips. Dude. As cool as that sounds, that also sounds kind of impractical. Starting a tech-based channel, but couldn't come up with a clever play on your channel name. Aha. Have you thought about like Tech Peak maybe? I feel like that's a pretty good choice. If it's not taken already, that is. Don't you dare call JBL trash when you like Sony. I like Sony, and clearly so do you, since you were bragging about having PlayStation 5s in your brother's car for road trips. So I don't want to hear from you, okay? John the Firecat says, phew. Tech Valley, Tech Base, Camp, Tech Hill, nothing is good. Actually, Tech Valley sounds pretty good. I like it. I'm gonna take it. My mom's calling me BRB. Yeah. go ahead. And Xboxes. Yeah, you're just a fanboy of all of these things. That's the issue. But anyway, folks, I think that this will be it for tonight because tomorrow I start my shift rather early. So I'm going to give myself a reasonable break, I think, and call this a night. So, thank you to all of you for stopping by tonight. Thank you so much, and I will be seeing you all again tomorrow, hopefully. You've all been great. You've been a fantastic audience. And hopefully we will be able to bring back the podcast either in mid to late October, but it could end up being early November. So yeah, I am streaming tomorrow. Will it be at the same time? I think I should be able to start exactly at 8. I don't think that should be an issue since tomorrow I start earlier, but I get out of work earlier too. So yeah, I will still be around. Now with that said, again, thanks a lot for everything to you all, and have a wonderful night. Thank you for indulging me on my spam emails. Bro, that girl was so... I want her snap. Go get her snap, damn it. I can't give it to you. I don't have it. Well, anyway, till next time, enjoy. Peace out. My outro